How you doing, Sandesh here? I'm going to be reading from an article from the expose, and it's Bill Gates says AI will eliminate most jobs except for coders, energy experts, and biologists. Isn't it's no surprise that coders, energy experts, and biologists are going to be spared, but everyone else is like tough shit. And so yeah, if you're in a job, yeah, you better be prepared for this because Bill Gates is nothing but a piece of shit. Anyway, doctors, teachers, farmers, and many others who are going along with the globalist agenda will soon learn what the agenda has in store for them. Bill Gates has predicted that over the next decade, advances in artificial intelligence will mean that humans will no longer be needed for most things in the world. Um, he singled out three occupations that AI will not be able to replace: coders, energy experts, and biologists. On Wednesday, CNBC reported that Bill Gates has predicted that within the next 10 years, advancements in artificial intelligence will significantly reduce the need for human involvement in many tasks, including those of doctors, teachers, and people who are growing food. He made the remarks during an interview with Jimmy Fallon last month. And that because the thing is, obviously, they're going to be um and they're going to be putting out meat that was grown in a lab, and it wouldn't surprise me if they do the same thing with fruit and veg as well. Um, so basically, getting your meat and your fruit and veg is going to pretty much be priority to get it from your local butcher or fruit and veg market. To be honest, um, the full interview from which the clip um was taken is unavailable in the UK. However, Indian news outlets are reporting more details. According to Business Standard, during the interview, Gates identified only three occupations that are likely to remain safe from a hostile AI takeover: coders, energy experts, and biologists. Gates believes coders are necessary because while AI can generate code, it makes errors that only human programmers can correct. So coders are needed to refine, debug, and advance AI itself. But for how long will coders be useful? Interestingly, writing for Windows Central earlier this week, um, um, Kevin O'Kernwa said, over the past few months, I've covered multiple reports suggesting that coding might be dead in the water with the rapid prevalence of AI. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang discouraged the youth from exploring a career path in software engineering, suggesting that they might have better luck in biology, education, manufacturing, or farming. As for energy experts, Gates claims the complexity of managing power grids and critical infrastructure requires human oversight for safety and strategic decisions. Again, for how long? Because when the energy required to supply the globalist control system is in place, will energy experts be required? The strategic decision Gates refers to is not for our benefit. It is part of an agenda to monitor and control everything and everyone, together with the Internet of Things and other technologies. The AI is part of the fourth industrial revolution, according to the World Economic Forum. The IoT consists of sensors and intelligence added to physical objects such as mobile phones, wearables, driverless cars, waste management, objects on city streets, in homes and hospitals, any object or location prefixed by the word smart, which collects and shares data across the internet, is part of the IoT. By 2025, 41.6 billion devices will be capturing data on how we live, work, and move through our cities and operate and maintain the machines on which we depend. The WEF predicted in 2021. Oh, sorry. AI will be used to monitor and control all of the IoT data, and the IoT isn't the only ambition they have. There are similar plans for the Internet of Bodies, also known as the Internet of Living Things. the Internet of Underwater Things, Industrial Internet of Things, and the Internet of Everything, as well as digital twins, digital IDs, central bank digital currencies, or cryptocurrencies. AI requires an enormous amount of energy. The more AI is used, the more energy the system will require. Um, the third group, whose jobs Gates deemed worthy of saving, are biologists. Gates predicts that biologists will remain essential in the face of AI advancements due to their unique skills in scientific discovery and critical thinking. Well, the thing is, as far as critical thinking and discovery, don't forget all of this is going to be paid for by the Gates Foundation. So he'll be pretty much be dictating on where the shift goes. While AI can process vast data sets and aid in disease diagnosis, it lacks the ability to formulate groundbreaking hypotheses or make initiative leaps in research. AI has yet to master creativity, um, intuition, and critical thinking. Gates is foolish if he thinks he ever will. Nevertheless, apparently, out of all the many roles people fulfill in the world, biologists are the only ones, according to Gates, who rely on these human qualities. Importantly to Gates, these qualities are essentially for pushing the boundaries of medical research and understanding life complexities. Um, while AI excels in processing and data and identifying patterns, I just want to say, if it's all about like if this is all about medical research and well, if part of it is all about, discoveries in medical research, and finding new cures, then explain the reason of why COVID had to happen. Explain why there isn't a full on cure for AIDS and cancer as well. Because the thing is, I honestly believe that there is a cure for cancer, but obviously they obviously don't want to give away the formula. Um, they may attempt to promote their agenda to the public as being for our own good, but in reality, it is anything but that. While we do not know the exact or full purpose for which Gates intends to use biologists, we can make some educated guesses. As we learned during the COVID era, none of them are good. Um, None of them are good, excuse me. If biologists have creativity, intuition, and critical thinking, Gates aims to further his agenda, then they will know that when their usefulness to Gates comes to an end, they will share the same fate as doctors, farmers, and teachers. That's what I'm saying. Gates looks like a nerd, but the thing is, at the same time, he's just completely evil, and he's gonna and the thing is, you gotta understand, you gotta pay attention where the world is gonna go. Bill Gates is gonna be right there, front and center, dictating where the world will shift to, as far as and, um and crops and stuff like that. Because as far as I'm aware, Bill Gates is the biggest um landowner as far as farms, right? A private one anyway. He's the biggest one. Um, I think the word is farmland, and correct me in the comments. But Bill Gates is it's like just don't fall for his act. This is none of this is going to be for none of this is going to be for our own good. This is all about control, because that's what COVID was about. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.